mean, I was just a kid, kind of doing, dumb stuff that kids always do. I was just trying to figure out who I was and going about it different ways. Yeah, I don't know, it felt very repetitive for me. Like, kept learning the same thing every year. And I was like, I'm done. I think I finished, 8th grade was like the last grade that I did. And I went to military school when I was 16. And then had my first kid when I was 18 years old. And had another kid. And by the time I was like 20, I was like, all right, And at that time too, everybody was getting laid off. It was like every job that I would go to, I just kept getting laid off. And finally I was like, all right, I got to support my family. And so I joined the military. I was a UAV operator, so I flew drones and stuff. That was really cool. Then I went and did Special Forces, Green Beret selection, and that was a cool experience. But got done with that, and I was like, you know what? It's been 7 years in the military. I'm done. I'm gonna get out. I miss all my buddies, the family, and the friends and stuff that I made. But the benefits that I got from the military are amazing. So I actually used the GI Bill to go to culinary school right when I got out of the military. I was already an executive chef before I even had my graduation. It was a fun job. It was a cool experience. Got burnt out pretty quick. It's not easy. And so I was like, what am I gonna do? I was like, I still have my GI Bill left. And the cool thing about the GI Bill is like the Army, the VA actually pays for the schooling, right? They pay me, I get a housing allowance to go to school. So it's literally like a job. So I talked to one of my aunts, her boyfriend, his friend's son went to RSI. He's like, yeah, RSI was great, So I went and took a tour. Really liked what I saw and everything and all the hands-on stuff. And we were sitting down and I was like, yeah, I want to do the 9-month course. And she's like, well, we also have an associate's program. And I was like, you know what? I signed up for the associate's and the 9-month program at the same time. Yeah, it's been pretty, it was awesome. It was really, it was a really good environment. All the instructors were really easy to get along with and stuff. But just the amount of support you had from the other students and from the instructors, like, it made it seem a lot less intense, so it was pretty cool. After doing the 9-month course, just the amount of knowledge that you get from the 9-month course, there was a lot of kids, even me, before I even finished the 9-month course, I already had a job. The fact that, you went to RSI, a lot of people are they jump on it. I'd be out wearing my RSI t-shirt and stuff, people handing me business cards. The MME classes, though, that's all geared towards commercial. So, you're talking like boilers, chillers, ammonia chillers, if you ever think about trying to start your own HVAC company, doing the associates program is a great way to kind of get a head start and get your foot in the door and start learning that process. And the whole course, I loved it. I work for Bruce's Air Conditioning, and it's a family-owned company, and it's like working with family. Matter of fact, I get to work with my brother. The opportunity to make a lot of money, and then by the time summer's over, you're like, oh, look how much money I saved up. Take a little bit of a break, go on vacation with the family, do whatever. I have 4 daughters. My oldest 3 live with their mom. That's from my prior relationship, and my beloved, my current spouse right now, we have our daughter. My 3 oldest, even though they live with their mom, I call them every night. But no, whenever they come over, we'll cook together or draw, or we do a lot of stuff, When I was stationed in Washington State, when I was in the Army, I started a company called Hippy Dippy Tie-Dye. I really enjoyed it, and so, as soon as summer's over, I'm hitting it, I'm going 100 miles per hour. I'm going to be doing 30 to 40 tie-dyes a day. The creativeness and the technical side, it's like, creativeness works with technical side, and the technical side also works with the creativeness. They go back and forth. And they blend really well, actually. Yeah, if I talked to a guy that was getting ready to get out of the military and they were wondering what to do when they got out, I would definitely, especially if they lived in Arizona, I would definitely recommend, air conditioning. Just from, everything that we went through, and, just the discipline and everything like that. I always tell them, man, it's gonna be easy for you. And honestly, too, I hear it all the time, working in air conditioning in Arizona, it's literally almost being a superhero, almost, And I hear it all the time from the customers too. You guys are lifesavers, you're lifesavers, you're lifesavers, Definitely, I don't know, people say that a lot, you're a lifesaver. I'm definitely proud of where I am today, especially the person. 15 years ago and then the person that I am now, it's night and day difference. So I'm really happy with the person that I am today, for sure. I'm Wesley Dean, and I'm proud to be an RSI graduate.